Hey, my name is Zeb, and November 22nd, 2010, the idea of hardcore mode came to Notch from a Minecraft gameplay blog on the PC Gamer site. That sounds interesting. I should read that. The Minecraft Experiment, Day 1, Chasing Waterfalls by Tom Francis, published on November 20th, 2010. When I first started playing Minecraft a few months back, I played with a rule. If I die, I have to delete the entire world. This is a diary I kept of that experiment. I ignored the game entirely when it was purely creative joy. Yeah, people made amazing stuff. I'm amazed. I've been amazed so often now that I'm in a permanent state of maze. And it would take someone building a working time machine in Zoomer Deluxe to and subsequently re-maze me. But when it added a health bar, suddenly I was interested. I can die? I love to die. I'm here. Minecraft randomly generates its world when you start the game, a landscape you never need to leave. It's 8 times the size of Earth, so you're not going to run out of room for cobblestone hovel number 3. But you can also delete worlds to free up a slot for a new one. You lose that vast, unique place along with everything you found, collected and created within. Normally, that just means respawning in a short trip to find where you dropped all your stuff. But since it's the survival aspect of the game that appeals to me, I wanted to be scared. I wanted a harder death penalty. The end of the world. World 1. Deaths 0. Minecraft is blocky. It's made out of blocks, so it's understandable. Every time we write about it, someone comments about how ugly or dated it looks. I can see that way if I try, but it's like 3D pixel art. When you're looking at the shapes and spaces it creates, the chunkiness is part of the charm. Its landscapes are strange yet natural. Things a designer would never make, and that makes exploring a new one feels like a discovery. This one's is amazing. Craggy cliffs, jagged mountains, snowy topped trees, trickling waterfalls, enticing caves. There are little patches of twatted grass in the shades of each tree, and rocky outcrops where the snow can't fall. I've seen plenty of cool shots of Minecraft, but there's something special about the first world it creates for you. I trundle down the mountain I started on with dangerous enthusiasm, scramble up the next one and head for a waterfall with a gloomy cavern behind it. I'm having so much fun. When I finally reached it, I gawped stupidly at what is essentially a cuboid blue stick and wandered into the cave behind it. My face explodes. I'm flung out the cave, past the waterfall, all the way off the mountain, and plummeting into the valley below. I'm killed on impact. Exit to menu, single player, delete world, world 1. Yeah, I'm sure this game fucking sucks. The Minecraft Experiment Day 2. The Dark. November 21st, 2010. World 2, Deaths 1. I have no idea what killed me in World 1. I guess waterfalls explode? There are landmines in the snow? I'm explosively allergic to the dark? It doesn't matter now. That gorgeous place is lost, and I'm in a new one. This one's made of water. The moment it popped into existence, I'm staring out to sea, with shallow sandy islands rising up out of it in distance. Enticed, I dive in, sink, and started gurgling. You can't swim, I deduced, as I find a sandy ridge to climb up before I drown. Never mind, I like the island I'm on anyway. In fact, I'm not going to start dredging it randomly. I'm going to see how far I can get just by exploring. Every time I look around, I notice new cool things in the horizon. This time I noticed a slanting mountain that seems to extend to a horizontal plateau at its peak, and instinctively head into that direction. I'm clambering up a smaller peak on my way when it started to get dark. I've heard a lot of nasty things in Minecraft, but during the day all I've seen are cows and pigs. I don't know if bad things come out at night, but I don't want to be halfway up a mountain when I find out. After about 5 seconds of punching solid rock, I realized that I probably can't wreck this particular bit of the world yet. In real life, I'm usually quicker at realizing things like this. I carry on up the cliff face, and by the time I reach softer ground, it's already hard to see. Panicking, I pummel the earth like a stepchild's face, and it crumbles, plunging me headfirst into a pitch-black cave behind. Oh lord. I stare into the cave for a while, still with fear, but I really can't see anything. Very carefully, I head back towards the dim moonlight and set down blocks of earth to wall the scary cave off, leaving me in a tiny, shallow alcove. Once I'm totally sure it's sealed, I risk turning my back on it to peer carefully out the world. Twang! I jump out of my mother-loving skin. What the fuck was that? What the hell nearly hit my head? Is that a fucking arrow stuck in the wall? Did someone just shoot a fucking arrow at me? Jesus Christ, what is out there? I cram myself back against the makeshift barrier I'd set up. My hole's just 2 squares, one next to the doorway-shaped hole I came in through, and the one I'm standing in now, hidden from the outside world but gloomy and claustrophobic. I quickly drop a block of earth at the doorway to make sure nothing can climb in, the 1 square hole remaining now my only source of dim moonlight. I try blocking it up, but the disorientation is terrifying. In the pitch black, the slightest mouse movement could let me lose track of which way is out, doomed to burrow into a mountain full of terrifying dark caves. I break it open again. Eventually, I plucked up the courage to peer out the hole, scanning frantically for an archer or something. I see cows still, pigs, and... fuck. Is that something humanoid in the water down there? I imagine closer to the mouth of my hole to get a better look when there's a horrifying, squelchy growl inching from my ear, and I jump out of my mother-loving skin. And that was day 1 and 2 of Tom Francis' The Minecraft Experiment. I hope you all enjoyed it. You should read it up yourself, it's quite interesting. And don't forget, we'll meet each other. I'll see you tomorrow.